I think we're all literally going to die here. Forgot about the web towers. Yo, what's up guys, it's Zach. Today I'm a little bit sad because we spent ages building this amazing Proteus. And man, it just epically failed, like a lot, pretty much. So this is probably the worst, I wouldn't say the worst fit I've ever made, but the worst performing fit I've ever made. And I was quite surprised because it, on paper, it looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's just, and the worst thing about this ship is it's just horrible to fly. Okay, so if we just dive into the fit real quick, you can have a look. And man, it performs about as like ugly as it looks on the front view. So let's just sim it up here, and you can have a quick butchers at the fit. So just continuing the Polarized series, obviously the Proteus was last on the list, and my god, this was a literal awful experience. I'd done the missions literally on stream today, and yeah, it wasn't very good at all. I mean, it's a lot more involved as you fly it. That's the worst thing about it. So just going over the fit then real quick. We've got the heavy Neutron blaster Polarized for the crazy DPS. So we'll do 1682.1 DPS with all the implants and all that sort of stuff, and the pyro and things. So it's amazing DPS. Like when you get close to a battleship, you can like literally 3-4 shot it or whatever. It's really nice. And in the, I was thinking like the small shield boosters might have been enough, and it pretty much was teetering on the edge there. There was a little bit of a couple of moments where we had like, oh shit, where we just like literally got alpha'd all the way through with shields, right? Obviously with it being Galante, it's not really meant to be shield fitted. You can see just like the raw HP numbers here is a lot lower than the armour, right? But obviously carrying on the style of the way I play, I just love shield fit and stuff, and it is small shield boosters running the solidifiers. So like per second we're getting like a decent amount of rep, like 191, and if you switch that to mediums, it's only like 270 or 283 or something, so it's not like a massive jump tank wise, like going up. Also, if we switch to the medium boosters, we need to put a cap battery and then drop a, so we're dropping like some mobility here. So we're still stuck with 100 mm because now the Proteus has got the bonus to the fitting Neutron blasters and stuff, so it's 25% less power grid. We can actually like dual prop with 100 mm, and that's like pretty insane. I'm sure we'll see some of those fits coming up like PvP wise as well once the meta gets established, you could say, or whatnot. But yeah, fitting room wise, it's just absolutely insane since the changes. So yeah, we've got that. The 50mm Microwarpdrive, so we're bursting a lot of the Microwarpdrive, then switching over to the AB when we're like establish orbits and things. And then we've got the Pith shield boost amp just to beef up those small shield boosters, and again with the solidifiers to take out the time, so it's going from 2 seconds to 1.3 or 1.28, whatever it's calculated at. And we've got a tracking enhancer, the RF one, just to keep it bling and stuff. Really nice, not really worth it, like way too much money for what it does. And the big one's the Fed Navy mag stabs there, so that's pretty nice to get all that damage. And with the drones, it's like 1791. We've got some augmented drones in there as well, just for the lols and stuff. So yeah, like most of the time you'll see on the video, once I play it, we're stuck with like null for the most part, and it's still over like 1000 DPS. That's like respectable. And obviously we got like just a sub 20k range, but you can still hit at like what, 23, 24, but not reliably. But like frigates and things it'll wreck. So most of the time we're spent actually sitting with null. Until like the last battleships and things where we could get pretty close. So it was a bit of a bummer like in that respect, just because we knew we had like pretty close to like 2k DPS when we heated, right? So it's really good for a cruiser. And yeah, it's just it just made us a bit sad, you know. It felt very lackluster compared to the Loki, the Tengu, or even the Legion, right? So sad boys. So for this particular job, the way I've got it fit, it's not really great. I'll just say that now. It's not really worth flying like this. You could still keep it like shield fit or whatever, but use rails. just like normal rails. You'll have way more tank, obviously, because you'll have resistance, and really you'll be able to like do missions quicker because you need to get super close to do any type of damage in this thing. So the rails just give you that like flexibility of doing damage across the whole range up to like what, 60 kilometers or whatever they can shoot out to, depending on how you've got it fit. So yeah, pretty sad boys with that. Obviously we're not stable with a Microwarpdrive on, but as soon as we slap the 100mm and things, we're pretty good. I mean 6 minutes or whatever is totally fine in my opinion, and we're just bursting that anyway. So I mean we're stable with everything off, which normally we'll keep the Afterburner on anyway. And we've got a cap control circuit to help with that as well. So for we've got a nano bot injector for the defensive sub. Offensive we went hybrid encoding because we wanted all the damage in the blasters, right? Because polarized. Localized injectors, this is really good. So I didn't realize just how much of a cool thing this was. So we'll get 15% reduction Afterburner and Microwarpdrive cap usage. So that's pretty good in itself. And that's per skill level as well. So we're really saving like a ton of cap. That's why we don't really need any cap mods for this thing. And the big one is 10% bonus to the benefits of overheating Afterburners and Microwarpdrives. Now this, so we'll go like 1180, and if we overheat we'll go like nearly 2k a second. It's absolutely crazy. Like I really enjoy that bonus about that subsystem, so that's pretty nice. So what I tended to do was I was blasting the Microwarpdrive and then just keeping the cycle heated for the first one, and it just kept momentum all the way through, and that's a really good like positioning thing to do, I think. So I haven't really tested it with that as well. So 2400 with the Microwarpdrive as well heated. That's pretty good for the Proteus actually, because it's known as like being a bit of a thick, slow boy, right? And the last core subsystem is the augmented fusion reactor. So that gives us the cap recharge, energy resistance, which isn't too bad, I suppose. We weren't really doing any armour missions with this, although you will see there was a couple. I mean, especially the time we nearly lost it on stream today was against the laser boys and things, and man, the tank just went zoop. It was pretty funny, but yeah, that was the start of the downfall for the ship. But in the full mission run I'll do, wasn't really like a super tough one. Again, I mean none of them are really, but you'll see just like the module management and just having to do things, change ammo and all that sort of stuff. It just, again, like compared to the Tengu and the Loki where you can just sit there and press F1, and really that's what you want in a mission, right? Just to be like ultra tanked and all that sort of stuff, where there was definitely a lot more piloting and positioning wise, even more than the Legion really, and that had a pretty close range with the con flag. So yeah, that's it guys. Again, don't fly this ship ever. If you want to like even try it, don't use the polarized because you know you might get melted or whatever. But I'll leave you with some music and the mission run. I'll look forward to reading your comments and everything. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.